What's up guys, it's 6 Minute Sports, and today we're going to be talking about Zion Williamson. Before we start, make sure you like and subscribe as we're getting closer to 500 subs and we are now posting weekly. Alright, so Zion has quickly turned from a New Orleans fan favorite into one of the most hated players in the league, and especially by the Pelicans fan base. After a really strong second season, which saw him average 27 points on 60% shooting and become an all-star for the first time, things have quickly gone downhill for Zion. Coming to the season, Zion was sidelined with a right foot injury that would be reevaluated in 2 to 3 weeks after the season started. What followed was a lot of different setbacks, which resulted in Zion not making his return to the court. Also, many reports came out in the summer saying that Zion and his family weren't happy with the Pelicans organization, and I think rightfully so. The Pelicans had a core of Jrue Holiday, Lonzo Ball, and Brandon Ingram alongside Zion, and over the past 2 off seasons, they've lost Jrue Holiday and Lonzo Ball to other teams. Not only that, but the fact that in the last 3 years that Zion's been with the Pelicans, they've had 3 different coaches. So after the fact that the team got worse, they didn't build around Zion or have a stable coach, I think it's reasonable that the family and Zion was upset. But there's still time to fix that. This trade deadline, the Pelicans traded for CJ McCollum, who's been great for them alongside Brandon Ingram. Currently, the Pelicans sit at 27-36, good enough to be tied for the 10th seed in the West. And with the new play-in rules, they could potentially upset a team. Just 2 days ago, Zion was cleared to resume basketball activities, so I think he should be back for the play-in or playoffs to boost the Pelicans. If Zion can see that his team is doing better, and the fact that they can upset somebody in the playoffs like I mentioned, I think he's going to be a real problem. I mean, the last time we saw Zion on the court, he was a force that couldn't be stopped. Recently, over the past weeks, you may have seen social media posts about Zion playing as much games as Greg Oden in his first 3 seasons, or something of that nature, and many people saw these posts and quickly thought Zion wouldn't be a star and might be the next big bust like what happened to Greg Oden. But keep in mind that Joel Embiid, who is a top 3 MVP candidate for the past 2 seasons, played 30 games in his first 3 seasons. Zion played about that many games in his injury-shortened rookie season itself. Zion is a for-sure star, and I think he'll definitely be an all-star again. I mean, don't be surprised in 5 years or so if Zion is the one holding that MVP trophy. Recently, after the trade deadline, reports surfaced that Zion still hadn't reached out to new teammate CJ McCollum after the trade. I've pretty much praised Zion this whole entire video, but here's where I won't. Texting or calling a new teammate because they're new to the team is basic courtesy. Not just in basketball, not just in sports, but also in the real world. You reach out to your colleagues and welcome them into your organization, your company, your team. I mean, especially when you're the face of the Pelicans franchise and expected that you show some leadership. The final thing I wanted to talk about in today's video was Zion's weight issues. Over the past 3 months, fans have been sending pictures online of Zion looking bigger than before and putting on fat rather than muscle. While all of this seemed bad, first off, the pictures were taken when Zion was only doing workouts in like water and stuff, and he wasn't able to gain muscle. Once he returned to on-court exercises, there were still pictures of him looking big. But the next day, you could find another picture of him on social media looking perfectly fit and muscular like before. So I really think it's all about the angles and how the photo was taken and if he's wearing any type of baggy or big clothing. I mean, the last thing you want to do if you're a New Orleans fan or you're from New Orleans is to publicly shame Zion or have a fan base hate him, because it could turn into another one of those Ben Simmons type situations that I'm sure neither Zion, the Pelicans, or the fans want to have. Again, like I said, I personally think Zion will be a great player. He just has some attitude and leadership issues which will be crossed easily. Let's not forget how quick everyone turned on him. Zion started circulating on social media because of his highlight-worthy dunks and blocks. He then was great at Duke and had the perfect path to becoming the next face of the NBA alongside Luka and others. While this past year hasn't looked promising given the whole situation, Zion is still the real deal. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one. Go click all of our other videos that we've posted recently, and we'll be back next week with our next weekly video. Thank you, and bye.